Asian. Of course, we are always asked if we are Korean, Chinese, or Japanese.
We're Asian, of course, we use umbrella for the rain or even in the sun.
We're Asian, of course. We use our hand every time we eat.
We're Asian, of course. We know how to use chopstick. So chopsticks is used for handling the food and for to eat.
We're Asian. Of course, we are funny, hospitable, at the same time, judgmental.
We're Asian.
Ni hao, xiao hao, shi shobai means good afternoon. I am Lisa Caparas and welcome to China. Let's explore the fascinating history, delicious food, and the vibrant culture together. Join me as we uncover stories and make China unique and exciting. The first one is capital of China. Beijing is the capital of People's Republic of China and the one of the most populous city in the world. Here's a picture of Beijing. The second one is population of China. China is the second most populous country in Asia as well. Second most populous country in the world with population of 1.409 billion. The next one is history of China. Ancient China 2100 BCE 221 BCE, Xiaishang and Shu dynasties, early Chinese civilization emerged along the Yellow River. The Xia dynasty's truth its existence is debated. It traditionally regarded as the first dynasties. The Shang dynasties brought about advancements, bronze casting, and writing. The Shu dynasties, the longest lasting dynasties in Chinese history, introduced the concept of the mandate of heaven, which justified the ruling dynasty's authority. This is the picture of China. The next one is religion of China. The first one is Confucianism. Confucianism is more about how to be a good person and treat others with respect, and teaches about virtues like honesty, loyalty, and kindness. And the second is Taoism, and you can call Daoism. Taoism is about living in harmony with nature and finding balance in life. People who follow Taoism often practice meditation and Tai Chi to stay balanced. The next one is religion of China. The first one is Confucianism. Confucianism is more about how to be a good person and treat others with respect, and teaches about virtues like honesty, loyalty, and kindness. And the second one is Taoism. Taoism is about living in harmony with the nature and finding balance in life. People who follow Taoism often practice meditation and Tai Chi to stay balanced. So here's the picture of religion of China. Next one is food of China. One of the most delicious food in China is Peking duck. Peking duck is the most dish from Beijing. Formerly Peking, known for its crispy skin, tender meat, the duck is roasted until the skin is crispy and golden. Then the tinely sliced and served with the pancakes, spring onions, cucumbers, and hoisin sauce. The combination of savory duck meat, sweet hoisin sauce, and fresh vegetables wrapped in a thin pancake makes it a mouth-watering culinary experience. Here's an example of famous food in China. The next one is Flag of China. The flag of China has a red background with the 5 yellow stars. The big star stands for ruling Communist Party, while the 4 smaller ones represent different groups of China. Like workers and farmers, the red color shows the country's community's history and the sacrifice made for its freedom. This flag was chosen in 1942 to show how everyone in China works together and under the leadership of Communist Party. So here's the picture of the flag of China. So here is the trivia of China. Here's a fun trivia fact about China. The Great Wall of China, one of the most world iconic landmarks, is over 13,000 miles long, built over many centuries to protect China from invasions. It stretches across mountains, deserts, and grasslands. This incredible feat of engineering is often called the longest man-made structure in the world. So let's go to tourist destination. The Great Wall of China is a historic wall stretching across China's northern border offering stunning views and glimpses into ancient China's defensive architecture. The Forbidden City Palace Museum, former imperial palace in Beijing, showcasing Chinese rich history through its grand halls, countries, and priceless artifacts. So this is the picture of tourist destination in China. Let's go to the culture and traditions of China. Lunar New Year Spring Festival celebrated with the family reunions with red envelopes and fireworks to welcome the new year. Dragon Boat Festival honors traditions with the dragon boat races, tricky rice dumplings, and hanging herbs for health. So here's the picture of traditions and culture of China. So this is the picture of tradition and culture of China. The first one is Dragon Boat Festival, and the second one is Lunar New Year Spring Festival.
Konnichiwa means hello. I am Gerson Santos. Come, join me to discover the beauty of Japan. Tokyo, ito ang capital ng Japan. Pinakamalaking lungsod sa mundo. Ito rin ang sentro ng pampulitika ng Japan. At ang Tokyo ay isa rin kilala sa financial, culture, at industriya. At pangunahing international financial center. The population of Japan is 122,631,432 population in January 2024. The history of Japan mula 17th and 19th century ay pinanatili ang mga patakaran na maghiwalay sa ibang bahagi ng mundo. Matapos ang World War II, ang Japan ay isa sa pinakamalaki at mas umunlad na bansa. Religion of Japan. Meron dalawang religion ang Japan, isang Shintoism and Buddhism. At according dito, 90% of population in Japan is Shintoism at 20% naman ay Buddhism. Next is the famous food in Japan. First is sushi. Did you know sushi? Second is ramen, one of the famous food in Japan. Third is tempura, and fourth is takoyaki. The flag of Japan, or Circle of the Sun, na kilala bilang Hinaman, ay pinagtibay ng bansa noong 1854 bilang bahagi ng relasyon mula 10th century. Ang kultura ng mga Japanese ay walang pinagkaiba sa Chinese. And that's it. I hope you enjoy and marami kayong natutunan mula sa Japan.
Good day everyone, I'm Henry Balunsat from VSTM 1C, and today we are going to the country here in Asia that called the vegetarian and a tiger capital in the world. This is India.
Shot girls, I feel like you're up to something. But that you're up to something scandalous. Taste my bitter heart, you know it makes you blush. But something isn't right with this. I've been listening to you until you don't listen. You've been giving, you've been spending now.
For our content, we have capital, history, food, religion, festival, flag carrier, trivias, trademark, and culture and tradition. And now, let's proceed to the capital of India. Capital of India is called New Delhi. New Delhi is the city in India that have 11 districts, and the current population of India as of March 2024 is 1.2 billion people. And history of India. One of the history of India said the earliest known human remains in South Asia date to 30,000 years ago. At isa pa dito, pinaniniwalaan ng kaunahan na tao na nagmula sa India. At isa pa dito, many religions took their birth in ancient India like Jainism and Buddhism. Ibig sabihin, ang ilan sa mga relihiyon ay pinakamatandang relihiyon ay nagmula sa India, kagaya ng kanilang main religion na Hinduism. At dito na sumunod naman ay ang mga pagkain na kilala sa India. So, ilan sa mga sikat na pagkain sa India ay ang chicken tikala masala. So, chicken tikka masala ay isang marinated na chicken na kung saan hinahaluan ng yogurt at coloring powder. Dito sa Pilipinas, ito ay ang version ng kare-kare. At sumunod ay ang korma. Ang korma naman ay hinahaluan din ng yogurt at marinated na pwedeng pork, beef, and chicken. And dito sa Pilipinas, ito ay tinatawag na chicken curry. And last ay ang pani puri. Ang pani puri naman ay ang kutkutin sa India or street food na kung saan ay ang wrapper ginagawang hugis bilog at hinahaluan ng gulay at ng sibuyas, bawang at inahalo sa mga kumukulong mantika at ginagawa itong merienda ng Indiano at Indiana. Next ay ang religion. Sa India, ang tatlong main religion nila ay ang Hinduism, Islam, Christianity. Pero ang main religion ng India as of March 2024 ay ang Hinduism na merong 79.8%, followed by Islam na merong 14.2%, and Christianity na merong 2.3%. Sa festival naman. So, sa festival ng India, merong tatlo na kilala. Una ay ang Lohri. Ang Lohri sa India, maikukumpara natin dito sa Pilipinas, ay ang tinatawag ng bonfire. Pero sa kanila, ito ay sagrado. Bakit paano naging sagrado? Ito ay yung ritual sa paggugunita nila sa isang propeta na pinaniniwalaan nilang nagligtas sa kanila. At dito, na kung saan makikita natin na umiikot sila sa apoy at doon nila sinasagawa ang ritual. Isa pa dito ay ang Shab-e-Barat. Shab-e-Barat, dito sa Pilipinas, ito ay ang version ng All Souls Day. Ito ay ginagampanan, minsan dito na sila nagpapalipas ng gabi. Dito rin sinisindihan nila ang mga kanilang na mayapang kamag-anak, dinadalaw din nila kagaya lang dito sa Pilipinas. So ayun yung version nila sa India. At ang pangatlo ay ang Muharram. So sa Pilipinas, meron tayong tinatawag na Nazarenos na ginaganap tuwing unang linggo o una o pangalawang linggo ng Enero. Sa kanila naman, ito ay ginaganap tuwing katapusan ng Mayo. Ito ay ang version ng Nazareno sa India na kung saan nagsasagawa din sila ng maayos at piyesta na kung saan pinagdiriwang ang mga sityo o mga Nazarenos at karamihan na gumagawa nito ay ang mga Kristiyano. Next ay sa kultura naman tayo ng India. So, ilan sa kultura ng India ay ang paglalagay ng dots sa ibabaw ng noo ng mga kababaihan. May dalawang kahulugan nito. Una, ang kahulugan nito ay ang pagsisimbolo ng third eye na kung saan binibigyan nila ng kapasilidad o binibigyan nila ng pahintulot na magkaroon sila ng pangatlong mata. At isa pang kahulugan nito ay ang pagkakaroon ibig sabihin ng paglalagay ng babae sa dots sa noo ay ang simbolo nito na sila ay kasal na at hindi na kailangan pang entertain ng ibang lalaki. At isa pa sa kultura ng India ay ang gawa ng mga movies. So, islan sa nagpo-produce ng movies sa kanila ay ang mas nauna pa. Kung meron tinatawag na Hollywood sa Amerika, sa India meron tinatawag na Bollywood. So, yung Bollywood is Hindi cinema na kung saan nagpo-produce ng maraming movie. Bollywood na una pa siya kaysa sa Hollywood. So, isa sa pinakasikat na na-produce ng Bollywood ay ang kulilang 2009 movie na 3 Idiots. And sa tradisyon naman tayo. Ilan sa tradisyon ng mga Indiano ay ang pagsusuot na kagaya nito, na kung saan binibigyan nila ng presko at maayos na importansya ang kanilang mga sarili base sa kanilang kultura at tradisyon. Dito, minsan makikita natin ng mga Indiano ay merong mahahaba at maninipis na damit. Pero karamihan ay naglalagay lamang ng maliit kagaya nito na kung saan dahil sa pagbabago ng ating pwedeng minsan mainit, pwedeng minsan malamig. Pagbabago ng klima. So, isa din, kilala din ang India bilang oldest civilization in the world, na kung saan, ibig sabihin nito, ang India ay ang capital ng ang India ay ang land of culture and tradition, na kung saan buhay na buhay sa kanila kung ano sila noon mapagsamanganda hanggang sa ngayon. Na kung dito kasi sa Pilipinas, unti-unti nang nakakalimutan ng ating mga tradisyon at kultura, sa kanila ay buhay na buhay pa rin ito. And next naman, pumunta naman tayo sa kanilang sa kulay ng flag nila. So, sa kulay ng flag nila, so merong tatlong kulay dito. Ang orange, white, and the green. So upper part, ang ibig sabihin ng kulay na orange ay indicates the strength and courage of the country of India. The middle part, which is the white color, indicates peace and truth. However, the green, the lower down, the green shows the fertility in their land area. However, the wheels represent the motion or growth of India. Flag carrier. The flag carrier of India is Air India. Air India serving 102 domestic and international destinations. So again, the flag carrier of India is called Air India. India trivia. So let's proceed to some of the trivia that comes in India. So, did you know that India is the vegetarian country in the world? And also, India is the tiger capital in the world. And one of the trivia in India, India's religion, Hinduism, is the oldest religion in the world. So, ibig sabihin, ang Hinduism daw na kung saan ang main religion ng India ay ang pinakamatanda o pinakamatagal ng religion na namamayagpag dito sa buong mundo. And also, ang kalabaw daw sa India ay may sagrado at binibigyan ng importansya. karamihan, ilan lang dito ang kumakain sa kanila ng kalabaw. Dahil naniniwala sila na ang kalabaw ay nagmula sa kanilang isang propeta at kaya nito binibigyan ng importansya. And also, the concept of zero ay nagmula din sa India noong 5th century. And the world's first university, Takashila, was established in India in the time of 700 BCE. Next, tapos na tayo sa trivia sa India. And now let's proceed to the India's trademark or tourist spot. So, first is Mumbai. So, Mumbai, kung sa Pilipinas, ito ay may tutuling na halin tulad natin sa Intramuros. Isa din ito sa matandang establishmento ng India at hanggang ngayon ay patuloy pa rin na namamayagpag. And next is yung Goa. So, yung Goa naman, version nito ng Boracay dito sa Pilipinas. Na kung saan maaari din kayo mag-swimming at ito din ay dinadayo ng mga turista sa India. Next is yung New Delhi. Yung New Delhi naman ay ang capital ng India na meron ng 11 district at kung saan ito din ay may tuturing natin na Malacanang ng Pilipinas. So, ilan din sa may tuturing na importansya ng New Delhi ay ang karaniwan nitong struktura na kung saan makikita natin dito na yung main temple nila ay hindi pa rin nababago hanggang sa ngayon. Na kung saan, kung ano ito noon, ilan lamang ang nabago sa ngayon. Next is yung Kolkata. Ang Kolkata naman ay ang sagradong simbahan sa India na kung saan hanggang ngayon ay namamayagpag pa rin. Karamihan ang nagsisimba dito ay ang mga Kristiyano. Mga Kristiyano. And last is yung Varanasi. So, matatandaan nyo sa sinabi ko, ang India ay ang land of culture and tradition. Dito sa Varanasi, isa din itong tourist spot sa India na kung saan ay kilala pa rin hanggang ngayon. Bakit? Kasi dito makikita nyo pa rin yung mga kultura at tradisyon ng India hanggang sa ngayon. Kaya ito, sikat na sikat. And that's it. Thanks for listening and I hope na may natutunan kayo about sa India. Maraming salamat.
Good day everyone, my name is Kimper and I'm from Myanmar. Also known as a Burma, there's so many ethics group in Myanmar but the common language is Burmese. Naypyidaw is the Myanmar capital city, located in centrally in the country. It was officially designated as the capital in 2005, replacing Yangon, formerly known as Rangoon. The decision to move the capital was part of the broader effort by the military government to shift the administrative center away from Yangon, which is Myanmar's largest city and economic hub. The population in Myanmar, as the latest available data, Myanmar has an approximate population of around 54 million people. Please note that population figure may vary slightly over time to factors such as birth rates, migration, and data updates. Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, has a rich history. Dating back thousands of years, it's been home to various kingdoms and empires, including the Pagan Kingdom and the British colonial period. It's gained independence from British rule in 1948 and has experienced various political change since then. The majority of the population in Myanmar practices Theravada Buddhism, followed by significant Muslim minority as well as smaller Christian and Hindu communities. Some popular dishes in Myanmar include mohinga, fish-based noodle soup, and shan noodle, Burmese curry, and tea leaf salad. The flag of Myanmar consists of three horizontal stripes of yellow, green, and red, white, with a star in the middle. Myanmar national color is the flag of carrier of Myanmar. Myanmar is home to the world's largest book, located in the Kotodao Pagoda in Mandalay, consisting of 729 marble slabs inscribed with Buddhism scriptures. The tourist destination in Myanmar is the Bagan, known as for its thousands of Asian temples and pagodas. In Pagan, there are various activities to enjoy in ancient temples and beautiful landscape. Here are some popular activities with the estimated cost. The first activities is exploring temples. Visiting the numerous temples and pagodas scattered across the Bagan archaeological zone. In the main attraction, the entrance fee of the archaeological zone is around 20 USD per person as of my latest update, which allows access to to most temples. The next tourist destination is Inal Lake, famous for its scenic beauty, floating gardens, and unique lake-growing fishermen. The activities in Inal Lake is boat tours. Exploring the lake by boat is must-do activity. You can hire a long-tail boat or join a guided tourist to visit floating gardens, traditional villages. Various attraction around the lake. Price both for tours vary depending of the duration and itinerary, but typically range from 15 to 30 USD per person for a half-day tour. The next is Shewadagon Pagoda, a scarred Buddhist site in Yagon adorned with gold and jewels. Learning about the history and legends, learn about the history, legend, and symbolism associated with the Shewadagon Pagoda from local guided information or guidebooks. Gain insight the spiritual significance of this revered site. Myanmar culture is deeply influenced by Buddhism and its diverse ethnic groups. Traditional arts such as puppetry, dance, and music are important cultural elements. And the next is the festival in Myanmar. The Tingyan Water Festival, also known as Burmese New Year, is one of the most popular festival in Myanmar, celebrated with water fights and traditional performance. And that's all.
Capital of Singapore is Singapore City. Singapore population was around 5.7 million people. The history of Singapore is rich and diverse. It was originally inhabited by indigenous Malay and was sparked by Rus Malay emperors before being settled by the British in the 19th century. It became a trading port and later a British colony. After World War II, Singapore experiments in struggle for independence and individually gained self-governance in 1959. In 1965, it became independent nation. Since then, Singapore has transformed into a process and modern city state known for its economic success, multicultural, social, and efficient governance. Singapore is multicultural society with a various religion practiced by its population. The major religions include Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Taoism. There are also smaller communities practicing Sikhism, Jainism, and other. Singapore government promotes religious harmony and tolerance of policies and initiatives that aim to ensure peaceful coexistence among different religious groups. Singapore is famous for its diverse and delicious food since it includes by its multicultural population. Some iconic dishes include 8 Highness chicken rice, poached chicken serving, fragrant rice, accompanied by chili sauce and ginger paste. Laksa is spicy noodle soup with a coconut milk base flavored with spicy sweet chicken or tofu and topped with bean sprouts and boiled egg. Chili crab, striped crab cooked in a spicy tangy tomato-based sauce. Charkawaitu straight flat rice noodles with shrimp, Chinese sausage, eggs, beans, sprouts, and chili paste. Roti prata. Indian includes flatbread served with curry sauce, for dipping, satay, grilled skate meat, socially chicken, beef, or lamb served with peanut sauce, cucumber, and onions. Hamas is curry rice, a mix of Chinese and Indian influences, creating rice topped with a virus first meat and vegetable. The flag of Singapore consists of two orange stripe with a red stripe on the top and white stripe on the bottom. In the upper left corner of the red stripe is a white orange moon facing in front of love's small white star, and the red symbolizes universal brotherhood and equality of man, while the white star of purity and virtue. The crescent moon represents a young nation on the rise, while star represents Singapore ideals, Dekamari, peace, progress, justice, and equality. Singapore flag color is Singapore Airlines, one of the world leading airlines known for its excellent service and executive global network. Singapore is one of only the serving city-states in the world, alongside Monaco and the Vatican City. Singapore is a popular tourist destination known for its modern skyline, vibrant cultural scene, and diverse attractions. Some most visit places include Marina Bay Sands, iconic hotel and entertainment complex with stunning views from its rooftop, Harbour's Day, Gardens by the Bay, Portuguese Gardens featuring the separate grove in flood forest, operating unique blends of nature and technology. Sentosa Island Resort is attraction like Universal Studios Singapore, Sea Aquariums, and Adventure Cove Water Park. Chinatown, bustling nature room, known is burning vibrant street markets, temples, and delicious food. Arcan Road, shopping haven venue, luxury hotels, department store, and malls. Singapore Zoo, award-winning zoo and open experience and night separate for a unique wildlife experience. Little India, colorful district known for its organic space, private culture, and hidden templates. Singapore, Bronx Garden, UNESCO World Heritage Site featuring Las Plaines, Siren Lake, and the National Orchid Garden. Clark Way, Riverside area with living bars, restaurant, and entertainment option. Singapore Flyer, giant observation with offering panoramic views of the city, skyline, and beyond. Singapore culture and tradition are influenced by its multicultural population consisting of Chinese, Malay, Indian, and various other ethnic groups and some key aspects. Multiculturalism, Singapore is often described as melting pot and culturally different ethnic groups clashing harmoniously. This diversity is celebrated by festival and costume. Religious harmony, the government promotes religious tolerance and respect among different religious festivals. Also, Diwali and Christmas are celebrated by the different communities, contributes to the rich flavor of culture events. Food culture Singapore are passion about which reflects the country diverse heritage offer center and food country offer a wide array of dishes from different cuisine, climate, and unique language. Singapore has four official language: English, Mandarin, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. Singlish, a popular blend of these languages, is also widely spoken and reflects the culture passion of the society. Arts and Festival Singapore hosts a variety of culture events and festivals throughout the year, including the Singapore Arts Festival, Singapore International Film Festival, and annual Changi Parade showcase the country's artistic talents and tradition. Respect for elders' tradition, values of official and respect for elders are deeply ingrained in Singapore society. Family plays a central role. Tradition, ceremonies, and wedding and ancestral worships are still observed by many. Articular church and heritage. Singapore articular landscape is a blend of ethnic with color era buildings that pose with modern skylines, airports, rivers, hospital sites, and landmarks contribute to the application of Singapore rich and heritage. Umbrellas are handy for both rain and sun. The shield as from raindrops and a bad shade from the sun, placed in a light bird appreciation for different weather conditions.
Sawadika, Kuhipen Wantidi Tukon, or hello, good day everyone. I'm Juliana Nagara and I present to you the things that you should know about Thailand countries. Bangkok is the capital and most populous city of Thailand. It is known in Thai as Krung Thep Mahanakhon or simply Krung Thep. The current population of Thailand is 71,873,715 as of Thursday, May 9, 2024, based on Worldometer elaboration of the latest United Nations data. 51.5% of Thailand's population is female, while 48.5% of the population is male. And the next is the history of Thailand. In early days, little is known of Thailand's earliest inhabitants, but there are archaeological sites in the northeast of the country that contain evidence of rice cultivation and bronze casting that date back 5,000 years. In the early days, a succession of tribal groups controlled what we now know as Thailand. The Mon and Khmer peoples established powerful kingdoms that included large areas of the country. These kingdoms came into contact with other South Asian peoples and observed their religious, political, and cultural ideas as well as their institutions, and this later influenced the development of Thailand's culture and national identity. The Thai people originally lived in southwest China and migrated into the main part of Southeast Asia over many centuries. The first mention of their existence in the region is a 12th century AD inscription at Angkor Wat, which refers to Siam or dark brown people as being vassals of the Khmer monarch. This is how Thailand became known as Siam and its people the Siamese. In 1238, a Thai chieftain declared his independence from the Khmer and established a kingdom at Sukhothai in the broad valley of the Mekong River, in the heart of modern-day Thailand. Sukhothai was succeeded in the 14th century by the kingdom of Ayutthaya. The kingdom of Ayutthaya became very powerful in the 14th and 15th centuries, so much so that it was able to defeat the kingdom of Angkor in 1431, thereby causing its decline. Over the centuries, there were a number of conflicts with the Burmese which came to a head in 1767 when the Burmese invaded Ayutthaya and totally destroyed it. After a couple of years, two national heroes, Taksin and Chakri, soon expelled the invaders and reunified the country under the Chakri dynasty. In 1782, Chakri established his new capital in Bangkok. He was later given the title of Rama I and was the first king of the Chakri dynasty, which has held power to this day. 19th century. During the 19th century, it was the European powers, rather than Thailand's traditional enemies, that posed the greatest threat to the kingdom's survival. Thai's success in preserving the country's independence was in part a result of the desire of Britain and France for a stable buffer state between their dominions in Burma, Malaya, and Indochina. More significantly, though, was the willingness of Thailand's monarchs, Mongkut Rama IV (1851 to 68) and Chulalongkorn Rama V (1868 to 1910), to negotiate openly with the European powers and to adopt European-style reforms that modernized the country and won its sovereign status. However, Siam, as it was then known, paid a high price for its independence, losing control over Cambodia and Laos to France and ceding the northern states of the Malay Peninsula to Britain. In 20th century, as a result of European intervention by 1910, the area of Southeast Asia under Thai control was a fraction of what it had been a century earlier. In the early decades of the 20th century, Thailand's political system, armed forces, and economy underwent drastic changes. Many wealthy Thais studied overseas and small, Western educated elite with less traditional ideas emerged. In 1932, a bloodless coup dictated by military officers and civil servants ended the obsolete monarchy and inaugurated Thailand's constitutional era. Thailand changed its name from Siam in 1949. In the modern era, since the far-reaching changes of 1932, progress toward a stable, democratic political system has been erratic. Politics has been dominated by rival military cliques headed by powerful generals. These cliques have caused frequent coups d'etat and have imposed prolonged periods of martial law on the country. Parliamentary institutions, as defined by the 14th constitutions written between 1932 and 1987. The competition among civilian politicians have generally been such from military governments. Today, the country has a fledgling democracy, watched over by the military and the new king who has just taken over the reins from each King Bhumibol Adulyadej, and ninth king of the Chakri dynasty, who was the country's longest reigning monarch until his death in 2016. Religion in Thailand. In December 2021, the Department of Religious Affairs reported that the population is 92.5% Buddhist, 5.4% Muslim, 1.2% Christian, and 0.9% the others. The food delicacies in Thailand. The first one is Tom Yam Goong, the spicy prawn soup. This version of the soup holds a special distinction of a spicy soup because of constituting mixture of the special soup base, lime, chilies, and fish sauce. Prawns, fish, or seafood goes pretty well with this dish, making it an all-time favorite throughout the world. The second one is Pad Thai style fried rice noodle. Classic Pad Thai is basically a stir-fried rice noodles coupled with eggs, Fish sauce, tamarind juice, red chilies, tofu, and garnish with crushed peanuts and coriander. The third one is Gangkyeowan Kai, or green chicken curry. Gangkyeowan Kai is ranked third in the top 5 Thai food list. The aromatic flavor is primarily due to its sweetness and somewhat spicy taste. You'd be rather be simply amazed with the brilliant mix of the spiciness from green curry chili paste, coconut milk's richness, sweetness of palm sugar, and salty fish sauce. The fourth one is Tom Kha Gai. Tom Kha Gai, or chicken in coconut milk soup. And the fifth one is Khao Pad, or Thai fried rice. Numerous versions of fried rice with unique and distinct flavors can be savored. Cowpad is normally accompanied by cucumbers, spring onions, and even tomatoes. The next is Thai Plug. The Thai flag was invented in 1917. The Thai flag is red, white, and blue. The colors of the flag have a meaning. Red for land and people, white for religion, and blue for monarchy. And the flag carrier of Thailand is the Thai Airways International Public Company Limited, trading as Thai as the flag carrier airline of Thailand. Trivia. Thailand had the world's longest reigning monarch and revered King Bhumibol Adulyadej the Great reigned over Thailand for 70 years and 126 days, making him the world's longest reigning head of state and the longest reigning monarch in Thai history. And second, the national anthem is played publicly twice a day every day at 8 o'clock hours and 18 o'clock hours. The Thai national anthem is broadcast across all television and radio stations, as well as public places like schools, train stations, shopping malls, and markets. Everyone in the vicinity will stop moving to listen respectfully, then slightly bow as the song ends before continuing to go about their business. The third is Bangkok has the world's longest ceremonial name. And did you know that Bangkok is actually a shortened version of the capital city's full name, coming in at a whopping 168 letters? Bangkok's full name is actually Kurungthep Mahanakan Amon Ratanakosin Mahitara Ayutthaya Mahadulok Hop Naparat Ratchatani Buriram Udomrat Chaniwet Mahasatan Amon Pimen Awatan Satit Sakat Tatiyawat Sanukum Prasit. The name roughly translates to City of Angels, Great City of Immortals, Magnificent City of the Ninth Gem Seat of the King, City of Royal Palace, Home of Gods Incarnate, erected by Vishvakarma and Indra's behest. The fourth one is the Land of Smile. The people in the Thailand are known for their hospitality and friendliness, and of course their smile. The next is the tourist destination. First one is Bangkok. The country's capital is among the most well-known tourist destinations in Thailand. The next is Bay of Phang Nga Bay, one of the Thailand's top tourist destinations and one of the most pictures region. The third one is the Grand Palace. The Grand Palace in Bangkok is one of the top tourist destinations in Thailand, offering both historical significance and exquisite craftsmanship. The fourth one is the Wat Phra Chetutpon, one of the oldest and largest temples in Bangkok, features the most reclining Buddha, which is the largest in Thailand, measuring more than 150 feet in length. Culture. The culture of Thailand incorporates cultural beliefs and characteristics to the area known as modern day. Literature in Thailand is heavily influenced by Indian Hindu culture. Thai people usually don't show affection in public as they find it disrespectful. Thai people strive towards refinement in their everyday life. This is shown by their good manners and their soft-spokenness. And the last is traditions. Why greetings? Why is a common Thai greetings in which the head is lowered and the hands are clasped together in a prayer-like position like this. It is used to greet persons of all ages and socioeconomic classes and conveys respect and deference. The second one is like Pratong, a light festival. Thailand annually observes the Thai Festival of Light Krathong as a celebration of water and lights. It is observed on the night of the full moon. This is this often occurs in November according to the Western calendar. The phrase to float pratongs is the meaning of the name Loy Kratongs. A kraton is a little, embellished float constructed of banana leaves, flowers, and candles in order to honor Pramik Kongka, the goddess of water. People float pratongs on rivers, canals, and lakes. The third one is Songkran Thai New Year. Thai New Year is known as Songkran. The festival lasts for 3 days, from April 13 to April 15. Songkran is the longest and most significant holiday in Thailand. Family and friends can come together during the event to rejoice. Individuals visit their family and friends in their hometowns to get ready for the new year. They also clean their residences and businesses. People enjoy themselves and celebrate during this time by dancing, singing, and playing water games. During Songkran, numerous religious rituals are performed. That's all. Thank you.